Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Happy Monday here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I probably wouldn't put the same words into happy and Monday because I'm not really fond of Monday. I don't know about you guys, but it's the start of a new week. We're just around the corner from Halloween, which is hard to believe. So let's go and get started with the latest weather headlines here. We can see clearing trend continues this week. Showers return into late next weekend, and a massive cool down trend still remains. Starting off today's forecast here in Asheville, if this thing decides to click. There we go. We can see sunny to mostly sunny skies continue. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s, around 74 degrees. No chance of precipitation. Temperatures will be about 80 degrees with sunny to mostly sunny conditions towards Greenville, Spartanburg. We can see high of 77 in Charlotte with sunny to mostly sunny skies. Dakota sitting at 80 degrees with sunny to mostly sunny skies. And Gatlinburg sitting at 72 degrees with sunny to mostly sunny skies. Let's go here and take a look at the hourly forecast here. I apologize, all the computers running very slow. The computer does not like Mondays either. Looking at today's hourly weather forecast here, starting off the morning at 7 a.m. we'll be waking up with temperatures around 51 degrees, clearing out conditions around 11 through 4 p.m. this afternoon. Temperatures will warm up from the low 60s to around the low to mid 70s around 2 through 4 p.m. before those cloudy conditions still continue around 8 p.m. before those temperatures drop around 8 and 10 p.m. tonight, dropping into the lower to mid 60s here. Again, no chance of rain today, but temperatures will remain relatively cool. Yesterday's almanac here, we had yesterday's high temperature reached 75 degrees with a low of 50. The average was a high of 71 and a low of 48. So that's about average high temperatures of what we should see in October. The record high is 83 and the record low is 24. Again, no precipitation fell yesterday. We can see the sunrise was at 7:34 a.m. The sunset dropped. It was normally at 7 p.m. with that sunset, but it's dropped around 6:58 p.m. is when the sun is starting to set as we approach the winter season. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest futurecast here for the next couple of hours here. Starting off the morning, cloudy to mostly sunny conditions continue. Clearing conditions continue through much of 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon. We can see cloudy conditions around 9, 10, or 11 o'clock this evening. Clearing conditions into the early portion of our Tuesday morning. Maybe some pop-up clouds still continue through much of the morning on Tuesday before out of all continuing to be relatively nice and calm throughout much of the afternoon. Looking at the tropical weather outlook here, we're watching a system in the Atlantic Ocean. There has about a 60 to 70% chance of development. We can see is not expected to impact the United States mainland at all. It's going to return towards the north before returning towards the east, completely away from the United States. We can see the maximum wind gusts here. Winds will continue to be relatively strong towards the South Carolina upstate and North Carolina Piedmont. Winds in excess of 20 to 30 miles per hour remains possible as parts of that nor'easter still continue to push its way into the Carolinas. We'll start to see it taper off through much of the day today. But just be prepared, even in the mountains here of western North Carolina. Be prepared for some windy conditions throughout the day, especially if you're near the higher peaks and ridge tops. Looking at the observed precipitation here, we saw no precipitation from the nor'easter here in our western North Carolina mountains. There we could see an average of 6 to 8 inches fell towards Sumter, towards those coastal areas of the Carolinas. We can see about a trace to maybe an inch of rainfall fell in our viewing area towards Newberry County. But out of all, we remained relatively dry throughout much of the weekend. Again, the total precipitation here, trace to maybe an inch of rainfall is possible, but it's going to remain relatively light. Looking at the rain chances here, 0% chance of rain until all the way on Sunday, with that 30% chance of precipitation returning back into the forecast here. Highs will be in the mid to upper 70s, lower 80s in our upstate before temperatures drop into the low 50s to upper 50s towards the upstate of South Carolina before temperatures warm up again tomorrow in the mid 70s and low 80s through much of the forecasting region. Looking at the next 7 days, dry conditions continue all the way through Sunday before showers return on Sunday. Temperatures staying in the mid to upper 70s and lows in the lower to mid 40s. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here, and I'll see you on Tuesday.